Hello guys, how are we doing? So guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty tough. Kha'Zix hasn't felt all that rewarding to play lately. It's not because he's bad or anything, it's just because, you know, I've been playing this champ for 13 years and I've seen better days with the bug boy, let me just say that. Assassins in general are feeling a bit watered down at the moment and they're definitely a shadow of their former selves. So I've been searching for a way to breathe some life back into Kha'Zix, but every build seemed to just not hit right for me. That was until I tried the Duskblade Reincarnation, Duskblade Sun, Duskblade Junior, Voltaic Cyclosword. I gave this a try after seeing a lot of Zed players run it, and I was wondering what the big deal was. So I decided to give it a try, and I gotta say, this thing was a game changer for me, and it's made Kha'Zix a lot more smooth and enjoyable to play. So why run this item? Well, I'm going to explain more in game, but for a summary, I'll just say that this is objectively the strongest item in the early game for securing kills, due to its great stats and 100 physical damage passive. I'll explain more, but let's get into the game first. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. I make it my mission to save this champ from all the atrocious balance changes that Riot makes. So if you want to see the best Kha'Zix content out there, then make sure to subscribe and like the video to support the channel. Appreciate it guys, but without further ado, let's get into this game with Duskblade's Descendant. Alright guys, here we go. We're back. And I'm here with a new build, yeah. So, Voltaic, Cyclosword, Duskblade's Descendant, Little Son, Junior, whatever you want to call it. It's I gave it a try and it's been doing damn fantastic for me. So for runes, we're running the absolute focus gathering storm with Dark Harvest, pretty much standard, you know, nothing crazy here. I'm also running Grizz Sixth Sense, so I can get that vision notification, which is good. And yeah, it's a very simple build, but we're running Voltaic first. So why Voltaic? Well, I just noticed a lot of Zeds playing it, and I was like, okay, yeah, this seems pretty good, let's give it a try. Sure enough, it felt great. I love Voltaic first because you can play very aggressive with it, and secure a lot of kills with the 100 damage that you get from the passive. It's definitely super, you know, it's just a very consistent early game item, right? 3,000 gold, great stats, you know, it gives you ability haste as well, lethality, it's just got everything, man. Everything a Kha'Zix could possibly want, it has, and then you can transition into the other lethality items later, and yeah, just get your early lead with Voltaic, paired with this damage-based rune page. You know, it's wonderful. It really is great, and it's been working absolute wonders for me. So I wanted to share it and show you guys what it can do. So yeah, let's get started. So the Vi is pathing bot to top. So she'll be on the top side of the map. No real interaction with her just yet. So I'm just doing the same thing, top to bot. Now, the thing is, right, with the new changes for this season, the grubs spawn a lot later and they only spawn once. So I actually prefer to path to bot side now because Dragon is just more of an there's more of an emphasis on Dragon in the early game now. Anyway, after my full clear, I'm actually going to find a good chance to go on these guys here. I'm going to get knocked back and healed against and shit, but we are going to pick up the Milio with the Alistar, and then he stuns the fucking Corki long enough for me to get the auto Q off, and we get a double kill just like that. Alistar, the absolute goat right there, holy shit, giving me 2 free kills, and you know, what can I say? I'll take it, you know, I'll take it. 2 DH stacks, yeah, very nice. Now, I don't have a leap up here, so I can't help this Yasuo. I can't help the Anivia against this Yasuo here. I'm just going to appear him here, you know, stave him off. I guess that's all I can do there. But yeah, we're just going to return to our respawn Raptors and take those. Now, we spotted Vi topside here, right? Now, this tells us a lot of things. We saw her walking into the bush on the minimap, so that tells us she's recalling. So we'll be seeing Vi in the bot side of the map, and she's likely going to be clearing her camps. From Krugs to Raptors, and so now that we know that, we can just safely clear and then recall ourselves. And yeah, like I was saying, the emphasis is on Dragon a lot of the time in the early game now in regards to objectives, because you no longer have access to those early Void Grubs to take, and that's actually quite a big deal because the you know, you're not going to get the XP from them anymore, right? There's only one Void Grubs, and you'll be getting that XP a lot later. So, in my opinion, yeah, definitely prioritize the dragon in most of your games here. I love being on the red side now because you can, you know, there's a straight path from raptors down towards the dragon, which is really good. And yeah, that's what I've just been noticing in my games, and I've noticed that a lot of the heavy farming, like scaling type builds have taken a bit of a hit because of those grubs being removed, but it is what it is. Now I'm gonna go for the dragon here. I'm just gonna ignore my camps and just like prioritize rushing down the dragon here. I do have the brutalizer because I got the double kill, which is fantastic. Can't complain about that. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, and I know it's free because the Vi, if she wanted to contest the dragon, she'd be here by now because she would have to wait a while after taking her camps. But given that she's not here, it means that she's cleared her bot side and gone up towards the top side of the map and just cleared her top side as well, right? So that's what she's doing right now. This is a bit of a useless ward, but it's good for the next respawn raptors. So I'm going to drop that, and I'm also going to look for a gank here while I have the time. And the Alistar is just going to get a fantastic double knock up here. Corki going to try WA like a robot, and we're going to kill him in isolation, and this is obviously a free kill here. Unfortunately, it actually goes to Alistar through the Ignite. I wanted to give it to Kai'Sa, but I should have just taken a fucking kill. Don't be afraid to take those kills, guys. Oh my god. But it's okay, you know, what matters is that we got both. And yeah, the Vi is topside, right? Because she's just nowhere to be seen. And because we know she's topside and my raptors have respawned, there's a high chance that she's on my raptors like right now. So that's why I asked for vision there. Unfortunately, the Anivia doesn't listen and it's a bit too late. So she's going to recall instead. But the Alistar is roaming now, so he's going to check for me. And I'm going to, in the meantime, just clear my camps and hit level 6. And this is, you know, just Q evolve. Very good stuff. And as I finish my wolves, we can see the raptors are indeed gone. And that means the Vi is just finishing up my Krugs right now, most likely. And she should, yeah, right there, you can see she's topside about to gank the Renekton. I do make a mistake here and I don't ping it, right? I should actually ping that much more because the Renekton could have gotten ganked there and that would have been my fault. But it is what it is, it's okay. Nothing happens, good shit. And obviously now my camps are not up, so I'm just going to hang around here and see if I can fish anything out here while I wait for the grubs to spawn. I don't want to recall just yet because I don't have enough for Cyclist Sword. And best I could get was like a long sword or something, right? So I don't need to recall just yet. And I'm just watching mid to see if I need to respond here. And fucking Yasuo is giving me anxiety, man. They're just dashing everywhere between the waves. Can't really tell if they're going to go in or not. It's so annoying, but we finally have the access to the grubs here. Renekton's going to come along and just give me a nice little pat on the back. He's telling me I'm doing a good job. I appreciate it. And we're going to, yeah, just take these away. And then I'm going to, I can't remember what I do after, to be honest, but we are going to take the grubs. We could enter the enemy jungle here. That's definitely an option because the blue buff is just spawning. But I do have my red up here to take, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm pretty sure the Krugs are gone, so I won't have access to this. And in the meantime, we can pretty much assume that Vi is boss side again because she would have just reset after not being able to do anything. And, yeah, going to take her camps. Yep, the Krugs are gone. But taking that red is good because it allows us to get the Cyclist Sword. Oh, I'm staying. No, what are you doing? Yeah, like, I don't know. That's a bad cancel there. Should definitely just recall here because I have enough for the item. And boom, it begins. So, yeah, like I was saying, fantastic early game potential with this item. It really is nasty when you pair it with this like raw damage Darkava setup. The burst is pretty damn fucking solid. I love that it gives ability haste, right? That's a big thing. Getting 10 haste from this item means that you can cast more, and you know that just increases your time to kill, which is very, very good. And yeah, I can't fathom people who play without ability haste as Kha'Zix. I just can't. You absolutely need like ability haste to be useful here in this game. But alright, so action's going on along here. I'm going to roam down, see if I can do anything. Yasuo is here before me, so unfortunately I just can't really do anything here. I'm not really sure about this. The Corki looks mighty juicy, but by killing Corki there, I would basically be killing myself, so unfortunate. And these guys are gonna like try collapse on me. This is a Monkey Brain Yasuo player right here, just trying to go on me here. And what I'm gonna do here, as he E's me, I will jump straight on the Millia in isolation. He's gonna try knock me away, but flash auto Q dies. I try and fight this, but unfortunately Yasuo already has his Q stacks up, so yeah, I'm left with not much I can do there because I failed to dodge the Qs. But yeah, so I tried on the Corki, it doesn't work. I die, unlucky. It is what it is. Now for second item, I will go for the Dirk. Vi is here. Unsure why, but it's okay. I'll go for the Dirk into the Yumu's Ghostblade. Now, yeah, the Yumu's has definitely not felt necessary for Kha'Zix functioning in the early game. I definitely prefer having something that will enable you, like the Voltaic, or even like Profane or something. Something that provides you with a bit of combat prowess so that you can more reliably secure kills. That feels great to me in this meta. And we know that the Vi just kind of died, well, lost a lot of her health there, so this dragon is free. Also Yasuo is topside, and yeah, we can spot the Vi there. I don't really have too much to do here. My ult is down. I don't have flash, so best case scenario for me to do here, excuse me, is just clear. And something nice about Voltaic is that for camps like the Wolves and the Krugs, not really Raptors, but for camps like Wolves and Krugs, you can actually use the Voltaic passive on the small one and isolate the big mob much more reliably, while saving your W. Yeah, it's just really nice. Anyway, that's just something I found. The Voltaic actually helps quite nicely with getting isolation on these two camps, but you know, just a nice little quality of life thing. But yeah, alright, so my Kai'Sa is going to go down. Yasuo is looking a bit strong actually, so we do need to kind of be a bit careful where he's ending up. I'm going to search the enemy jungle and I'm going to... Oh, this is sad. Alright, first of all, Silas is like right there, which is really unfortunate. He's just like lying in wait, ready for me to fucking jump in there, which is unlucky. But I do think that was actually a kill on the Vi there. I do have enough damage to kill Vi pretty damn easily there with just EQ, auto attack W, Void Assault, auto Q, and then she just fucking dies because I've got this like extra 100 damage, which puts her in kill range like really quickly. But instead I decided to Q the Gromp because I just could not resist. I'm sorry, but Toad tastes fantastic. Alright? Can you blame me? Anyway, I'm going to take the Walk of Shame back onto the bot side. Not really too much I can do, but there is some action happening here. I'm going to head down, see if I can do anything. Vi is here, and I see her charging up Q. I know Yasuo is around, right? So we need to be very careful of that, you know, that knock-up combo. It's very dangerous, and yeah, I'm going to get forced off my Gromp here. So we trade Gromps. A Gromp for a Gromp, as they say. As no one says, but I said it. I invented that. So let's make that a thing. Yeah. And there's just really not much I can do here. I'm looking to see if they actually go for some cheeky dive or some shit on my bot here, but it's not going to happen. So I'm just kind of confined to taking camps here, and that's okay. Yeah, not really any particular angle for me to do much here. No vision control, no nothing. My Kai'Sa goes in because no one really knows. Knowing that the Vi is bot, they still go and they both die. Very unfortunate. I'm not there, so I can't do anything. But yeah, tragic. Top lane looks pretty juicy here though, so I'm going to go ahead and take this shit. Take away the red buff. I'm sorry if I sound a bit like muffled because my nose is a bit blocked at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this kill onto the Silas. Insane flash, by the way, well played. And I also see that the Gromp that I took before is respawning, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this, which is great. a gromp for a gromp for a gromp. You know how it is. So we've just traded gromps like 3 times now, which is kind of funny. But yeah, now I'm looking to see what I can do. My pathing is a bit messed up here. I don't really want to go all the way up to my Krogs just to take them. I'm going to look for the Vi here, not going to find her. And kind of just want to go and start the Herald here. But I also am not liking this tremendously, right? I still need to respect this Cancer Vi Yasuo combo, right? Because I can just get clicked on and die. Gotta be extremely careful. But this position is much better for us, in my opinion. I have the Alistar with me, but unfortunately Alistar is not really enough to keep me safe. I need someone else with me in order to threaten the enemies. And so with the Anivia here zoning them off here, she actually drops the gets the attention of the Vi, gets flashed on, fucking amazing. But we still have massive control here. Vi is gonna finally jump on me, but it doesn't really matter because we get the Herald. And I do find a kill there. I could have easily gotten out, right? But I go for the kill instead, which probably, I think that was a bit risky because I didn't know if Millia had ult or not, but I do get it nonetheless. And Herald, so I can't really complain there. That's not too bad at all, and I'm going to get Ghostblade off that. So something neat about that was the Voltaic damage actually puts the Millia in range for the W execute. So the only reason really the only reason I got that kill there, in my opinion, was because of Voltaic. And that's the case for a lot of kills. Excuse me. Oh my god, I hate block noses. It's the case for a lot of kills, in my experience. Voltaic really just puts, it's just enough, right? It's not too crazy. Oh my god, this damage is insane. Wow, one shot everything. No, it's just enough damage to put the enemy in kill range a lot of the time. And in case they're not in kill range, and it takes like another Q to kill them, right? Because you've got ability haste coming from it, like you'll be able to Q a second time in like no time, really. Look at this Wolf's Clear here, right? We can look how quickly we can isolate the wolf there, right? We can auto one less time just because of the Voltaic there. Just saying. Now Dragon is up. We are not gonna try and get that, right? Because we are not in the position to. We don't want to really walk into that enemy team. Maybe we could potentially do something there, but I am still respecting the strength of Yasuo and Vi here, right? It's just such a dangerous combination. And without Edge of Night, which we will be buying next, by the way. Without Edge of Night, it's just super dangerous to walk in, even if we have our team with us, right? Because Vi is point and click, and if we get knocked out, we're fucked. Anyway, I have control of this topside jungle. What Millia is doing, couldn't tell you. I should get this kill, but I was genuinely so baffled by what the fuck he was doing that I just don't execute it properly. And he gets away, unfortunately. We do get the tower though, but the enemy team is going to collapse here onto the Anivia. She's going to go down. That's overall just really tragic, to be honest. Like, to make matters worse, the Kai'Sa gets 1v1 by Corki. So the game is looking somewhat rough at the moment. This Yasuo is a massive pain in the ass, but what you're about to see here is absolute cinema. So we're going to just clear the wave here, but as you can see, there's a cow behind him, and that cow, he's angry. He's going to come along, he's going to bash him in the face, knock him back into isolation, and this guy's just going to go down, just like that. Very good stuff. So we're going to be able to pick up the Yasuo there, and not really too much left to do here. I do have 1800 gold, so we can recall. It's a very good base opportunity now, actually, because... Actually, yeah, I think here I should have just recalled, because I can get a serrated dirk, my boots, and then I can just get back onto the map just like that. But instead I decide to stay, which is a bit of a waste of my time, because everyone is topside. But, you know what, it's alright. It doesn't really matter too much. Renekton's going to trade 1-for-1 and kill the jungler, which is good. So this basically guarantees the Atacon for us, because the Renekton gets a nice kill there. Good stuff. And I also have full access to her bot side jungle here, which is great. So even though I decided to stay on the map, I'm still making good use of my time by getting these 2 camps. And now the Atakan is coming up, so we are, yeah, we're in a good position to try and go for that. But we're going to see if we can look for any pick with the Yasuo here. I'm kind of just staying out of vision here, trying to look for something. We could go on Yasuo here. Milio actually jumps over. Knock up is really nice from the Alistar. I'm trying to avoid as much damage as I can, avoid the tornado there. Kha'Zix is going to follow up on this, which is really good. And she actually takes the Vi ultimate, which is good for me, but you know, she's a bit crazy for that. But we are going to find the Corki here in isolation. We kill him. And the Vi is caught out here, getting destroyed by the Anivia. I don't really have anything to reliably walk up here, so I can't really do too much. But this Yasuo is still trying to do something. Anivia with the zone control, very good stuff. Fine Yasuo, isolation. Renekton follows up, kills the Yasuo. Follow up, Alistar knock up onto the Sylas. Can we kill him? No, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, Sylas has his own Alistar ulti, and he's just going to barely survive. Unlucky, man. But that was just such a really good fight. Honestly, props to the Kai'Sa for taking that fucking Vi ultimate. That was great. I mean, better her than me, am I right? Like, oh my. Yeah, so I do not want to get hit by that Vi ulti. It's just so fucking dangerous, as you can see. But it works out for us, and then we're going to take away the Atakan finally, which is great. So Atakan only has 1 form now, and I can't remember what else they did. It gives you like 25% increased XP or some shit with the petals. I can't remember. Anyway, Atakan is still a stupid addition to the game and should not exist, but we get it anyway. Not complaining in this game, and we are going to try and take our camps as soon as we can. Just kidding, we're going to recall, right? So recalling is the right thing to do here, because I have 3k gold. We're going to pick up Edge of Night here, boom, and then run back onto the map. 30 seconds till drag. I spam ping it about 7 times, but that doesn't change Kai'Sa running it down and dying before the dragon spawns. So yeah, that really sucks. So now the enemy can actually contest this quite comfortably. Renekton is going topside as well, so we are going to lose access to the river any minute now as the enemy team walks up. And yeah, it's just kind of frustrating here because we should have this dragon, no problem, but because someone decided to do a bit more split pushing, we are not able to walk up here and secure this. Actually, Yasuo is not here just yet, so maybe I could have done something here. Honestly, actually, yeah, this was, it's a 3v4 still, but maybe we could have done something there. I don't know. Anyway, it's best not to, right? We just don't want to take the risk. There's no point us dying for like a potential contest there, especially since we've already gotten, I mean, it's not like the most urgent dragon ever, so we can afford to lose that one. Like, it's not a big deal. If it was like Soul Point or something, then it would have had more emphasis and Renekton would have come down and things would be different, but it's not, so we're fine. We're fine. And what's good off that is that the enemy team resets and we do find a good chance to pick up that mid lane tower, which is always great. Mid lane towers are just the most important, especially like for an assassin, because it just opens up the area in which you can play in and look for picks. So yeah, that's certainly very good. And there's really nothing on the map left to do, so I just want to go ahead and take camps here. But this enemy team is fucking Yasuo is scaring the shit out of me, right? He's just dashing left and right between my minions. I really want to back off here. Like, I should just be spam pinging because I 100% just want to take camps here. There's no reason to fight at the moment. There are no objectives up. Baron is up in a minute, so that's the next objective we fight for. So all we really want to do now is just farm our camps and reset, and then head back onto the top side of the map and try and do something there. And maybe look for a pick before the Baron, right? That's the main play here. And it just gives me so much anxiety when Yasuos are just going like, woo, 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 you know, just fucking dashing everywhere and, you know, making it seem like they're gonna go in, fishing for an engage. And yeah, oh my gosh, I hate that champ. So obnoxious. Anyway, so we're going to go into the Ceruldas next. I love Ceruldas 4th. Ceruldas 4th is just better. Triple lethality is the way to go in this meta. The damage is, it's just more damage, and you also get access to Edge of Night 3rd, which is great. It's just more damage and it's safer. You know, very good stuff. Unless, you know, they're just stacking armor, in which case, you know, buy the Ceruldas 3rd. But A lot of the time, you don't need it. It's only like light armor building. And mostly squishies around, so... Yeah, now we just set up for Baron. It's a bit awkward, right? We kind of need the enemy team to walk into us. Can't really hard engage with this comp. At least with not Renekton or Alistar around. I lose my Edge of Night here, which is unfortunate. Try and keep your Edge of Night up because, like, against this team in particular, it's really important. So a fight actually breaks out here. It's a split fight with the Sylas and Anivia. She gets away with her little bulkiness here. We're going to secure the Sylas here. This looks really good, but random flash from me doesn't work out. I get jumped on by Vi here. Managed to ult before she ults me, which is good. I end up surviving. Holy shit, I nearly died because she fucking... Was that a crit? That was a crit, bro. Vi crits me there, almost kills me and collects me. I survive on 1 HP, we kill her. In the meantime... What the fuck happened? Wait, Corki and the Emilio died. I honestly don't know how. I was too busy paying attention to the... to my fight. And we try to do Baron, but I'm just too low, man. I can't do it. Alistar just goes wandering off into the enemy jungle. He's like picking flowers and shit instead of hitting the big ass purple worm in the river, which is unlucky. So we're gonna have to just reset here and pick up our Ceruldas. And unlucky. We still have to try and play for the Baron now. Pretty sure we could have done that if Alistar just tanked, but you know. Everyone just loves letting the fucking squishy assassin tank, you know how it is. Like, I don't know, people are just allergic to tanking Baron. I don't know what it is, man. But it's okay, not a big deal. Now, the dragon is coming up in a minute as well, so we can try and play for that too. So, that's going to be next on our list. But also, we are close to 16, so I'm going to ping the dragon because this is just better pathing for me, right? We're going to go into our wolves and our gromp, trying to get 16 as best we can, and I'm just praying to God that my team doesn't fight in this small little time frame I have to clear my camps. Oh look, yep, there's a fight. Okay. As it is, when I'm going to farm my camps, the team fights, and it looks pretty good. Unfortunately, Kha'Zix is gonna go down. Renekton fighting for his damn life. I'm looking for an engage here. Boom, I'm gonna R-Evolve in, find a nice double jump on the Milio to the Yasuo. Boom, reset, jump on the Corki, isolation, boom, almost kill him. Water out of the way. Vi is going to try ult me. I'm going to kill her with one last Q before she actually gets the full knock up. I'm going to reset, jump out. Sylas tries to kill me. Not going to be enough. Fucking Sylas versus Anivia in the 1v1 here. I am going to jump in here, clean him up, and just like that, the fight is won. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. That was close. Definitely very close. Now, I'm asking for vision here because I'm afraid that the Corki is lurking around doing something a bit cheeky, but he's not. Which is good, and we're going to just take away the dragon once again. Very good stuff. Yeah, what a fight, actually. I just, like, I would have been there for that, but honestly, I think it was a lot better that I got that level 16 just in time, because I don't think I could have done what I did there with, without the R-Evolve, without the E, obviously. I don't know, for some reason I thought I had QE evolve, but anyway, I think that was, yeah, I think we could not have played that better, but yeah, now we are going to reset back onto the map with Ceruldas. Gonna go Profane last, because why not, get that AoE clear going, and my team has already started Baron. This is a pretty good call. We have full control of the river, so we're gonna be able to take that no problem, and all of a sudden this game is looking pretty damn good now. Yeah, looking pretty damn juicy. We are level 17, almost full build. I could go Sundered Sky here. I think Sundered Sky is a good choice here because it'll give me some more health to deal with the bruises, and will just keep me safer. And the crit auto is really nice paired with Cyclosword. So I think Sundered would probably be the preferred choice in this game. But usually if I don't have Profane, I will buy Profane because the potential it has to like wave clear really quick and all that stuff and double jump and stuff is just amazing. So yeah, I always love slotting Profane into my builds, but now we're just trying to push and kind of end. Renekton is going to get jumped on here. I'm going to try and go on the Yasuo. He is going to get healed up, unfortunately, so that denies him to kill. And I'm going to just survive barely because the Edge of Night blocked the knock-up. on the Yasuo Tornado, so that's really good. I would have definitely died if it weren't for the Edge of Night there, so that just goes to show how important Edge is in a lot of situations. In the meantime, Kai'Sa is actually pushing here, which is good. She's going to go ahead and take the bot lane inhibitor with no issues. And the enemy team is probably trying to recall here, but we're going to try and stop them. And I'm here, and we can actually fight this because I'm extremely strong and the enemy team just burn everything. We're going to try and go in here. Silas procs the Alistar ult. Not going to be able to do much for a little bit. Going to wait for my ult to come up, jump in on the Milio, QR instantly. Holy fuck, Vi getting destroyed by the Voltaic Dark Harvest auto attack. Good lord. Gets deleted. And Kai'Sa gets the inhibitor. Very good stuff. That is basically going to be the end of the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Voltaic has really breathed some fresh air into the lungs of Kha'Zix for me. And, yeah, give it a try. I really think it's fucking nice. Probably one of the strongest early game items, in my opinion. But, yeah, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Catch you later. Bye-bye.